Hi everyone, welcome back to another video for Phantasy Star Portable 2 and Portable 2 Infinity. So we're just going to pick up the playthrough from last time. So last episode we shut down all the issues at Inhelt and we defeated Real Badia. We've got back and Clad was actually proud of Emilia. So to celebrate that we're going to go on a free mission with the next. So just before we get started, we'll just check a few of the NPCs and just see if anyone's got anything to say.
あの子供、エミリアだったか。随分とお前に懐いたようだな。それと、大きな目標も持ったか。
Yeah, so it looks like since we completed that mission to defeat Real Badia, Emilia's got this like newfound sense of self and she's like become a lot more confident and happy. And it looks like everyone in Little Wing's starting to notice that.
一目見ればわかるほどの変貌だ。瞳に初対面の時にはなかった輝きが。どういう手を使ったかは知らないが、いい傾向じゃないか。やはり。 あのぐらいの年の子供は陰鬱と部屋にこもっているのではなく、ああして生き生きしていてこそだな。言っておくが他意はないぞ。子供には元気な姿が一番と言っているだけだ。わかったな。
Yeah, so Vasquez just saying that he's noticed that Emilia's obviously a lot happier than she was. Is there anyone else wants to talk to us? Kuno is just not interested in the slightest. And neither is Tonio. So it looks like that might be about it, because I don't think there was anyone in the Little Wing office that wanted to speak to us either. I mean, Kraz isn't even there. So I believe the next thing we need to do is just to go on a free mission. So Clad congratulated Emilia on a job well done, take her on an open mission to help her celebrate. Again, I don't really know how going on a mission is a celebration, but we'll do it. So we've already done Plains Overlord before. Multi-ped threat is essentially the boss we've just done in the last episode, and very similar to Endron Remnants. So I think I'll do Mad Beasts. We have also, since the last episode, we have changed our SUV weapon as well, because I really wasn't feeling the Vivian Punisher. That was totally worth it. So this time I have actually remembered that I have access to charge shots. In the last episode I just played PSU before it and I completely forgot that you had charge shots in PSP2. Which meant that you unfortunately had to witness me going through most of that quest without using a single charge shot, for which I apologise. So we've got a couple of champion enemies. Again, any enemies with these little auras around them have increased stats. I believe that some of them might have increased red up rates as well. I think it's only certain ones though. Again, it has been a long time since I played this game seriously, so you do definitely get more experience from them though. This is almost like a nice breather, really, honestly. After doing a few quests that were not particularly pleasant. It says as an Astark spawns. I forgot these guys spawned here. So these guys, again, these don't really take much damage at all from bullets, so we kind of have to melee them. So it was a nice jaunt through Raffen until that guy showed up. Barely even actually need to use the charge shots on the little guys. So pretty simple quest overall. You do get this with PSP2 now and again, where every so often it will just ask you to complete a free quest to advance the story. Having said that, even though these guys are not weak to bullets, maybe it's still worth using the shotgun on them at close range because we get multi-hits anywhere, and the charge shots actually knocks them down as well. So this could actually be really useful. And we freeze them now and again as well. Yeah, that's actually way easier. We're at level 14. Unfortunately, there's still no better weapons yet that we can get, so we're still stuck using C ranks. Now, I do have other characters, so I could technically cheat and just copy over a load of other better gear, but I think a lot of the gear is bound to levels anyway. Yeah, you can see a lot of the weapons are actually bound to your level in this. We should actually try this out, actually. We don't have any PAs for it yet, I don't think. Oh, so these are the rounds that reduce PP consumption. Okay. But they have less attack than normal, so... Yeah, this real variant, I think we got it as a reward for that last mission. It's essentially like a mini real baddie on your arm. They'll probably be terrible, honestly, at this stage, but... I mean, it looks ridiculous. It's also incredibly slow. I mean, the explosion radius on the charge shot is really good, but yeah, I'm not really feeling that. Maybe some different, you know, different PAs and different charge shots, maybe. So this guy is also a champion enemy. He's got a little bit of a increased aura this one, so a little bit stronger. I never realised that the Astards, when they do that jump, can actually somersault. I think that's the first time I've seen them do that. It looked absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, the shotgun charge shot is just doing work for us at the minute. Try the SUV. That feels better than the previous one, at least. When I did the SUV we were using last episode, if it hit things, it was actually doing really good damage, which the range was super short on it, so it was kind of hard to use effectively. So we'll get a few of these aura enemies, which I'm all for because they give more experience. I like how my partner machine is saying, I'll leave the Kultovas to you. There are only Kultovas here, so you're essentially saying you're not going to do anything. Yeah, the shotgun is really starting to come into its own now. I've got these annoying worm things again. Basically, when these guys die, they fire a shot off as they're dying, just to annoy you a bit more. We're getting a ton of these, like, aura enemies for some reason. I'm not sure why there's so many. I don't really know how the game decides how many to give you. I don't know if it's just like an RNG thing or... Actually got a B rank shield from that one. It'd be nice to get a B rank gun, that would be nice. So I'm going to assume this is the end. We've got the telltale signs of a healing ring. We've got a key, which is, I'm guessing, for the door over this way. But may as well get these kills just for, you know, a bit more experience. So it is a bit of a nice, almost like a little bit of a break, this really. And as I say, you do get this every so often with the story where it'll just ask you to do a free mission. I don't really know what Sega's thinking behind it was. Maybe it was just a way of kind of padding out the story a bit, but I suppose it does make you, you know, seek out the free missions and actually play more of the game, I guess. Oh lord, he coming. Yeah, I think that SUV weapon seems fairly decent. So this guy's stick is basically what if Kultova, but big. So we got a, I think we missed, I think it was in the first block, I think we missed a couple of spawns there, but that's fine. Can we get any B-rank guns? Because that would be really appreciated. Probably asking a bit much from this quest, to be honest, but no such luck. So that's our free mission done. And then this throws us back into the story again. I like how her entire voice was in Japanese there, apart from you heard her at the end go, good timing!
どうしたのチェルシーカッシュ族の子目を覚ましたのよちょっと会いに来てあげてね
Okay, so the Kasch boy, so if you remember, I think it was in about the second or third episode, we had a boss fight against this guy from the Kasch village, and obviously he got knocked unconscious during the fight, so we brought him back to Clad 6 to recover, and he's finally woken up again. So I'm going to assume that he's in here.
お二人さんこっちだよはよかった無事目が覚めたんだねお前
Now, the slight issue is that I believe when we were fighting him that he thought we were there to attack the village, because the village had already been attacked. Now, we know from the cutscene that we saw after it that it wasn't us that attacked it. Obviously, it was this guy in black that we've seen before. But I don't know if this Kasch boy knows that, so he might still blame us for it.
大丈夫警戒しないでこの子たちは敵と違うよ敵なら助けたりしないでしょ
Chelsea being the mediator.
そうだけどもう体は大丈夫なのどこか痛いところとかない自己紹介忘れてたわね私はエミリアねえあんたの名前はユートユンガス
Yeah, so this is Ute. So he obviously was from the Kasch village originally. So he probably doesn't know a great deal about the outside world because he's the tribe that he's from are very sort of isolated, I guess is probably the best way to put it. They have like their own teachings, their own beliefs and everything, and they kind of stick to them.
ユートねいい名前じゃない
So Emilia obviously trying to be very friendly with him just to try and keep him on our side.
ねえユート起きたばっかりなんでしょお腹とか空いてたりしないちょっとだけ空いてるじゃあカフェに行って美味しいものでも食べない今日はなんか気分いいし私が全部払ってあげちゃう
Yeah, Emilia in a very, very good mood because Emilia would never offer to pay for anything normally.
美味しいものは食べたいじゃあ行きましょうはい決まりねえさっきからエミリアのテンションがすっごく高いけど何かあったの
So even Chelsea has noticed this change in mood for Emilia. Yeah, so the reason for that is because Kraz complimented her. Not because she got a fat bonus. A fat bonus would be more Kraz's thing. Even Chelsea can't believe it that Kraz actually, you know, said something nice about Emilia.
社長さんがエミリアを褒めることがあるなんてびっくり本当にびっくりだよ
I think Chelsea needs to sit down.
おーい何してんのカフェに行くよ おいしいこれ
That's quite cute.
エミリアこれなんだこれ
Why do I get the impression that this tab for the cafe is not going to come out of Emilia's pocket?
でしょ？美味しいでしょ？ここのプリンは絶品なんだよ。
I also like how he said he was a little hungry and there's just piles of plates.
ここで食べたもの全部初めてだけど全部美味しい。特にプリンは美味しい。
本当に気に入ったんだね。よかったよかった。この前のお詫びってわけじゃないけど、好きなだけ食べていいよ。
本当か？エミリア、いいやつだな。
Yeah, I like how his impression of Emilia has changed just because she's fed him.
なんか物で釣ったみたいね。まあ誤解が解けたんならいいか。あ、そうだ、いいこと思いついた。ちょっとごめん、ユウトとここで待ってて。ただいまー。へっへー。隣のショッピングフロアでいろいろ買ってきちゃった。
Yeah, so you know about how Emilia mentioned bribing? She's not particularly subtle about it.
エミリア、どうして2つずつあるんだ？2つも使うのか？
違うよ。一つは私用だけど、もう一つは人にあげるの。このハンカチはチェルシーに。
It is really sweet though that she just decides to go and buy something for everyone.
いっつもチェルシーからは何かもらってばっかりで、私からあげるってことはなかったからね。
そのでっかいのは誰にあげるんだ？誰に？
このぬいぐるみははい、あんたにあげる。
So she just buys him a big stuffed animal. Oh, it's actually for me that. The way that was phrased, it kind of sounded like it was for you rather than me. I like how you can just go a stuffed animal. For me, really?
いいから早く受け取ってよ。いつものお礼みたいなものなんだから、遠慮なんてされると逆に困っちゃうの。どうせあんたのマイルームとか飾り気なくて寂しいんだろうからさ、そこにでも置いておけばいいじゃない。
To be fair, my room probably does need sprucing up. It's kind of pretty barren at the minute.
あと、あんたにはもう一つ。その、いろいろとさ。ありがとう。
エミリア、僕にはないのか？
I do like how Yuta's just literally had the entire cafe bought for him, but he's still like, you haven't got anything for me?
あんたには死ぬほどプリン食べさせてあげたでしょ。
じゃあそっちの小さいのは誰にあげるんだ？
これはね。
リトルウィング全社員連絡非常事態発生です。
Just when we were enjoying a nice time in the cafe. Why can't we have anything nice?
クラッド6リトルウィング管轄ブロックに武装した集団が侵入しました。
Also, an armed group's attacked Clad 6 itself.
これより該当ブロックおよび店舗は被害縮小のため閉鎖されます。
何？銃声？ホールの方から？
Okay, so that probably wasn't good. It doesn't take genius to figure out that hearing gunshots inside Clad 6 is probably a bad thing. So let's go and check it out. Walks into gunfire.
Emilia, 気をつけて。
So these, having played PSU, these look like the rogues from PSU.
ミカ、あなたに向けられた強い敵意を感じます。この方々はあなたを狙っている。
Thanks for pointing out the obvious there, Mika. I sense powerful enmity. These people would harm you. They're literally pointing guns at you. Oh, actual cutscene.
遅い。
おう、なんだ、喧嘩か。
この給料泥棒が。
God, I love Ursula.
いきなり何しながらてめえ。
Yes, I was wondering when she would show up in the story. I couldn't remember when she actually makes her appearance.
黙りなさい。昼間から酒の匂いプンプンさせてて、情けないったらありゃしないわ。
Your breath is making me wish I'd bought a hazmat suit.
ここの治安はあんたに任せてあるのに、侵入者に好き勝手させてるなんて何考えてるのよ。
喧嘩じゃなかったのか。
なんで私がここで喧嘩しなきゃいけないのよ。
侵入者ね。一丁前に武装までしてテロでも起こしたつもりか。
Yeah, so if you haven't guessed already, Kraz is basically up to his eyes in drink at the minute.
チェルシー、こいつらを片付けて警察に引き渡しておいてもらえる？
わかったわよ。
Now, you might be a bit confused there because why would Chelsea round up these terrorist attackers? You know, bear in mind she's just a receptionist. Yeah, there's a lot more to Chelsea.
クラウチ、あんたはこのまま私と楽しいおしゃべりをしましょうね。仕事の話も持って帰ってきたからたっぷりと付き合いなさい。
仕事って本当お前はそればっかだな。つった他のことにも興味を持てよ。
So Kraz clearly knows her from somewhere before.
酒にしか興味を持たない今のあなたよりは全然マシよ。
And she clearly knows Kraz very well as well.
エミリア、大丈夫か？
あ、うん。体はなんともないかな。なんつうか、襲われたことよりもウルスラさんにびっくりしちゃった。おっさんもぶっ飛ばしちゃうしさ。あれおかしいな。
どうしたんだ、エミリア？
さっき買ったものがない。確かにここに入れたはずなのに。
Oh, have they stolen one of their gifts?
ちょっと二人とも探して。さっきの騒動で落としちゃったのかも。
なんだこりゃ。放送されちゃいるがボロボロじゃねえか。
あ、それ。
なんだエミリア、これお前のか。
あ、それはおっさんに。
お前のじゃねえのか。じゃあゴミか。
poor Emilia. She's obviously bought that for Kraz.
ゴミ箱はっと。あ、あったあった。あ、なんだよ。これお前のものなのか?
Yeah, we'll try and stop him from trashing that because Emilia has just bought it.
どっちにしてもこんなボロいものを捨てしまって構わねえだろ?
I also like how the other option on that selection was twiddle thumbs.
ほいっと、ゴミはゴミ箱。これでよし。
But he still bins it anywhere.
どうしたエミリア?
Kraz, I think you've screwed up a bit there.
あ? なんだよ、聞こえねえぞ。言いたいことあるんならはっきりとだな。
And this time, I am totally on Emilia's side here because Kraz, again, he's just completely wasted and he just doesn't know what he's doing when he's had a drink.
耳元で怒鳴んなって。おい、こら、ちょっと待て。ちくしょう。なんだってんだ。
He's just completely oblivious.
あ? さっきのゴミが何だってんだ?
見つけた。
見つけたって、それは俺が今さっき捨てたゴミじゃねえか。
Well, at least you managed to get it back anywhere.
エミリアの匂いを追ったらこれにたどり着いた。だからこれエミリアが探してたのだ。
あ、どういうことだ?
丁寧に包装されている袋。
Yeah, so even Ursula is like, how blind can you be at this point?
あんたに聞かれても誰のものか答えられなかったエミリア。そしてあんたにそれを捨てられたことでショックを受けて激高。これだけ状況が揃えばどういうことかなんて誰にだってわかるはずだけど。
I like Ursula because she's very, very straightforward with the way she speaks. She doesn't sort of hide anything. If you screwed up, she will tell you you've screwed up.
これあんたのだぞ。
今お前、自分でこれはエミリアのだって言ったじゃねえか。
And he still just doesn't get it. I mean, it could be that he just doesn't believe that Emilia's got him something, given the kind of fractious relationship between the two of them in the past. But he is also completely inebriated at the minute, so it could just be that he's just too stupid at this point to not figure it out.
エミリアが探してたのはこれ。でもこれはあんたのだ。エミリア、口では言わなかったけど、心でずっとそう言ってた。プリン食べてる時よりも嬉しそうに言ってたぞ。さあ、それはそれとして仕事の話も始めないとね。あなた、この前入ってきた新入社員ね。
That I am.
ちょうどいい。あなたも一緒に来てもらえるかしら。
So you can either go and talk to her, or you can go and find Emilia. I think I'm going to say I have to find Emilia because as much as I really, really like Ursula, Emilia just ran off, really upset at the minute.
確かにあの子のことは気になるわね。どっかの当変木が最低なことをしてしまったからね。エミリアなら僕が探しておくぞ。あら、 頼もしいことを言ってくれるじゃない。それじゃ任せてしまってもいい？
Okay, so you're gonna go and look for her. At least someone is. I like how everyone was just standing around arguing and no one was actually thinking, we should probably go and check on Emilia.
任せろ。元気のいい子ね。それじゃ私は奥で待ってるわ。
Okay, so what do we actually have to do? So do we go and find Emilia first, or do we have the meeting first? Yeah, so there's certain things you don't find out until you actually look at this. So Ursula is actually the actual CEO of Little Wing. Yes, it looks like we need to go to Ursula next. So if she's CEO, then that essentially means that she's Kras's boss, I'm guessing. What I am going to do just quickly, though, is I'm going to go to my room. Because I know from previous that when Emilia's upset, she tends to go to somewhere to get out of the way of everyone. And before she came to my room... Yeah, so it looks like she's not here this time by the looks of things. It was just on the off chance that she was there. So I think the game does want us to just go to see Ursula next.
いらっしゃい。あなたとは初めてになるわけだし、改めて自己紹介させてもらうわ。私はウルスラ・ローラン。この頃にクラッド6の艦長およびリトルウィング社の統括をしているわ。
Yeah, so she is a big shot.
まあ、クラウチの監督をしていると思ってもらえればいいわよ。
I really like the phrasing on that. Just think of me as a little angel on Kras's shoulder, a little angel with a mean whip.
おめえの所属はここじゃなくって、親会社のスカイクラッドだろうが、さっさと帰りやがれ。
So Kraz obviously refusing to acknowledge that Ursula is connected to Little Wing. There's obviously some tension between the two of them.
あんたがきちんと仕事をしてくれるんなら、それでもいいんだけどね。軍事会社が社内に侵入者を許すなんて、いい笑い物だわ。
So she clearly takes no, she takes nothing from Kraz. She's not afraid to stand up to him by any means.
新人くん、君もそうは思わない？
I can say he does his best, or très lame, as Chelsea would say. I'm going to say that just because, honestly, if Kraz wasn't drunk, this might not have happened.
やっぱりそうよね。
なんでそんな嬉しそうなんだよ、てめえは。
社員からの言質も得られたし、これで決定ね。私は今後、ここリトルウィングに滞在して業務を行っていきます。
I'm sure Kraz is going to love that.
は？何言ってんだよ。おめえ艦長の業務とか、スカイクラッドのこととかどうするつもりだよ。
連絡ならここからでも取れるし、あっちには優秀な部下がたくさんいるから大丈夫よ。
Yikes. I hope that wasn't directed at me as well.
逆に、こっちはつきっきりで監視しないと怖くてしょうがないわ。ありがとう。あなたの意見、参考になったわ。しばらくここにいることになるから、これからよろしくね。
So it sounds like Ursula's here to stay now. So it looks like Chelsea does have something to say to us.
ボスに挨拶終わったのね。どう？そんなに怖くないでしょ？たまにパンチがああやって出るくらいね。
Yeah, so you might remember in an early episode that Chelsea mentioned about how we hadn't seen the actual boss, because she'd always referred to Kraz as boss, you know, but she always said that Kraz wasn't the actual boss of Little Wing. Well, now we have met the actual boss.
うちのボスはすご腕の企業家ね。この前グラールタイムズの表紙も飾っちゃったりしたのよ。いつも雑誌の取材に引っ張りだこ。
So Ursula is clearly a very, very successful businesswoman.
最初はスカイクラッドの社長秘書兼 SP で、その時に事業提案をいろいろやってたら本当に任されるようになっちゃってね。
And the impression I get from Chelsea here is that Chelsea is kind of looking up to Ursula. I guess maybe she sees something similar. You know, if Ursula started as a secretary to the CEO of Skyclad, now obviously Chelsea is a receptionist to Little Wing. Maybe she sees some similarities there.
宇宙でのリゾート事業を提案して、とうとうこのスカイクラッド第6支社クラッド6の課長まで任されちゃった。そしてリトルウィングを立ち上げて、そこの社長もやってるってわけ。それだけじゃなくて服飾デザイナーとしても有名よ。
So yeah, she has a lot going on. So not only is she the CEO, you know, she's a high up in Skyclad. She literally designed Clad 6 and thought of the idea. She's also a fashion designer. So yeah, she has her fingers in many pies, shall we say.
スカイクラッドのファッション部門もボスが立ち上げたね。まさにできる女って感じよね。でもここだけの話、男運も悪いのよね。
Okay, so Chelsea obviously wanting to keep that on the down low. So it sounds like Ursula is not particularly successful romantically. She's very, very good as a businesswoman, but personal life maybe not so much.
今のはなし。ボスには内緒にしておいてね。
And I think this is probably the first time we've seen Chelsea actually scared of someone. So let's not cross Ursula. That seems like a terrible idea. So she is actually in the office now. She doesn't actually have anything to say to us yet. Neither does Kraz actually, which is surprising. Yeah, so we now need to try and find Emilia.
エミリア、見つかったみたいだよ。マイシップにいるみたい。言うといいかね。
So it looks like you've found her.
大したことじゃない。こんなお礼までもらっちゃっていいのかな。
No、それはお礼じゃなくて、あなたのパートナーカードね。身分証明書みたいなものよ。
身分証明書？
私たちの仲間だっていう印みたいなものね。ユウトもリトルウィングの一員よ。
So Chelsea has extended an invitation to you to actually join Little Wing. I feel like saying he's not going back to his village would be a really bad idea, given that most of his village is burned down.
おう、よろしく。
さあ、ユウト、試しにパートナーカードを交換してみるといいね。
交換ってこう。
So we've got Yute's partner card, so we can take him on quests now.
しばらくはあなたたちがユウトと一緒にいるようにって社長さん言ってたよ。
It looks like we're looking after Ute.
エミリアのこともあって大変だけど、しっかりよろしくね。
Have your fingers full. I think you mean fingers in a lot of pies, much like Ursula did earlier. So we're now looking after Emilia and Ute. So what we'll do is we'll go up the ship and see what's happened with Emilia. Going well, I see.
おっさんのバカ、おっさんのバカ、おっさんのバカ。何よ、もう。なんだってのよ。ゴミって、ゴミって言ったよ、あのバカ。
I mean, you can totally understand why Emilia's like this. I mean, one, she's a child anyway, so she's going to have tantrums like this. But, you know, she obviously put a lot of thought into getting a gift for Kraz, and then for him to just throw it in the trash is really bad for her. So I do feel sorry for her. Let's not destroy the entire ship, though.
落ち着いてください、エミリア。あの方にも悪気はなかったはずです。少々タイミングが悪かっただけで。
にしたって、捨てる？ああいうもの見つけて、即捨てる普通。ああ、もう。最低だよ、あのおっさん。あんなのに褒められて喜んでた自分が恥ずかしい。
So that happy Emilia that we had at the start of the episode has just completely gone now.
何よあんた。そんなところで見てないで。こっち入ってきたらいいじゃない。はあ、一気にテンションが下がっちゃった。それもこれもすべて、あの侵入者たちのせいだ。
I wouldn't necessarily say it's because of the intruders. I would say it's because of Kraz being drunk again.
ちょうどお二人も揃っていますし、先ほどの侵入者について少しお話があります。
あ、そういえば、私が狙われてるとか言ってたよね。
はい。あの時、エミリアを囲んでいた方々のものではない異質な視線を感じました。
あ、それは僕も感じたぞ。すごくギラギラした嫌な感じのだ。
異質な視線？嫌な感じ？って、ちょっと待って。ユウト、あんた、ミカの声聞こえてるの？
Yeah, so it took a little bit for her to pick up on that, but Ute was clearly responding to something that Mika said. Or it seemed to be that way anyway.
ミカって誰？どこにいる？
I don't think it matters too much what we choose here.
ああ、そのお姉さんなら見えるぞ。お姉さんミカって言うんだな。
So it looks like Ute can see Mika.
姿まで見えてる？ちょっとミカ、どういうこと？あんたの姿って私たち以外には見えないはずじゃなかったの？
私にもわかりません。クラウチという方には見えなかったようですし、なぜあの子にだけ見えるのか。
お姉さん、土神様みたいだな。
I was going to say, is it because of his Kasch origins? Is there something to do with that?
土神様？
うん。カーシュ族の土神様だ。レッドタブレットに宿ってる偉い土神様だぞ。
レッドタブレットですって？その言葉、どこで知ったのですか？
カーシュ族ならみんな知ってるぞ。ユートたちにミラージュブラストとかを教えてくれたのも土神様だからな。
So the Mirage Blast, if you're not sure what that is, that when we first met him, it was this big sort of special attack that he used where he summoned like a creature to assist him. That's a special racial ability that you can use in this game with some races.
レッドタブレットは旧文明人によって開発された高純度のプログラム記憶媒体。
Now, if you remember correctly, we have seen this before.
おそらくそこに記録されていた人格がたびたび発言してカーシュ族の信仰を集め崇められるに至ったのでしょう。
黒服のやつが持っていた赤いノートみたいなのがそのレッドタブレットってやつか。
And that's where we've seen it before. So this guy in black, there is definitely a lot more to him than meets the eye. So he's got this codex, which apparently has some connection to the ancient civilization as well, which could potentially give him a lot of power.
土神様、奪われちゃったんだ。僕に力が足りなかったから。でも、さっきエミリアが襲われた時、土神様をそばに感じたんだ。
So if he sensed the landmother again when Emilia was attacked, then that means that the guy in black must have been nearby.
今はもう感じないけど、あの時は土神様を奪ったやつが近くにいた。間違いない。
それってさっきこのコロニーに黒服のやつがいたってこと？そんな、まさか。
Yeah, he looks pretty serious to me.
はい、私もそう思います。プログラムが注入されていなくても私の存在を感じ取れるほどのこの意見ですし、信憑性は高いかと。
もっと強くならないと。土神様を取り返せるぐらい強くならないと。エミリア、修行だ。今すぐ修行に行くぞ。
修行ってフリーミッションでもやるつもり？まあコロニーでのんびりしてたらおっさんに鉢合わせしそうで嫌だし、私はいいけど、どうする？
So Emilia's like, yeah, I'll take a free mission just because I want to get away from cars. Then let's get to training.
やる気満々だね。
Take it easy on him, okay? He's just a kid. We'll see you.
でもまあ、そのぐらいやらないと、あんたみたいに強くはなれないんだろうし、私も頑張るしかないか。それに、体動かしてれば、今度こそ気も紛れると信じて、フリーミッション、行ってみよう！
修行！
Yeah, so as you can see, we've now got Ute here as well. So Ute is now actually on Clad 6 as well. So quite a lot's happened in this episode, really. I know we've only done a free mission in terms of the actual, combat, but quite a lot's happened in the story. So we met Ursula. She's introduced herself as the head of Little Wing. We've obviously now got Ute as well. So there's quite a lot going on now and quite a lot of new characters coming into the fray. So next episode, we'll do the free mission and we'll try and train Ute. And we'll see how things develop from there. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please consider liking, subscribing, or joining as a member. We do 2 videos a week and normally do a stream on a weekend as well. You can also follow me on X at Section Skylight, and you can also join our Discord as well. I'll leave a link to that in the description. But yeah, hope to see you guys in the next one. Just as a quick reminder, this PSP2 playthrough is going live to members only first. So it'll go live to members usually on a Monday night, and then it will go live to everyone else usually on the Wednesday. So if you want to be one of the first ones to see this playthrough, feel free to join as a member. But even if you don't, you'll still get to see it a couple of days later. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.